Oh. All right, everyone, welcome to another awesome edition of the Hall of Healers interview. And today we have with us yoga entrepreneur Padma ji. And Padma ji came into the coaching system and she started working with me in the self-healing challenge. And she has had amazing breakthroughs. And in this video, let's go into the journey of Padma ji on how she was, entrepreneur and coach herself, and how she was able to take her health and her life and relationships to the next level after working with us in the self-healing challenge. All right, so Padmaji, congratulations and welcome to the Hall of Healers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sachin.
Yeah. And let's get started on your journey. All right, Padmaji, I'm sorry for interrupting that. But let's get started here and let's understand what were the challenges you were facing, Padmaji, before you started working with us in the self-healing challenge. So what were your biggest challenges you were facing in your health or your life?
So when I signed up for this self-healing challenge, I had certain challenges to handling myself with current commitments that I had. The first thing was that, and I also thought I need to as a therapist, I need to much more address my own issues, and how to do it is what I thought this healing system will help me. So the first thing when I took up this course, I really felt that something like this is available, and I was so happy because there is no much of the forum where you can come and discuss all your personal things, and you don't see a person who can actually help you in different aspects of challenges that you face in life. I literally felt it is like more than a healing. I really felt there was a person or a friend who was closely guiding me throughout the challenges and how I can come out of it. And there were I always believe in simple solutions, and that is the solution that I could get from this system, and especially from Sachin as well. So though things, but using it at the right time, bringing it on the right solution, on the right issue, how it needs to be solutioned is very important. So that happened with this healing system for me. So when I started discussing my issues, uh, uh, the simple solutions helped me to come out of it, come out of me being too much committed with the work, how to come out of work, how to delegate it to others, how I can take it up with uh, how I can confidently take it up and give it to somebody else, how I can improve my self. All these things stood one by one. As the course was going on, also as the discussion with Sachin was going on, also there were so many questions that I had at the back end was like disappearing a little bit.
Okay, that's
so then I was like able to pick up certain things, and it gives a more of a clarity how you have to go. Okay, this is what you need to do. You need not think much about others. So other things you just need to ignore them. So this is one good step that I had taken in 2021.
Yeah, that's a great, what you shared. So let me recap what you shared, and it was really beautiful. To be very frank with you, like you were facing the issues of how to, deal with people, how to really, start expanding, and how to, deal with the issues you were facing in your personal lives as well. And then slowly you started working with me, sharing, and you felt that there was a close guidance there, and due to which you saw clarity, and then it helped you move into action, right? And finally you started taking your personal issues under your control and started transforming them. And second, you started expanding in your entrepreneurship journey as well by hiring people and actually speaking with them and communicating with them. Yeah, so that's a powerful transformation. So I really see that the challenge was in your relationships and in your expression. That's what you being a yoga entrepreneur. So yeah, in the health space, yes, you'll be doing your practice. You'll be very regular in that, since you will be guiding other people. However, when it comes to the area of relationships, so did you see that the only doing just yoga is giving you health only like 50%, and this was something which was adding to your stress? Do you feel that way?
So, uh, only doing by see we cannot tell like that whether just doing by yoga you will be able to see. Doing yoga actually make you realize who you are. Okay,
Yeah,
but how you
obviously.
are going to come out of it is a step where you usually people go to a guru, go to a mentor, how you
Mhm.
have to move on. So this is a process.
Exactly.
So when you do yoga, you will know who you are.
Ah,
Obviously, you will know what are the mistakes that you have done in the past, how
yeah.
you have evolved, and how you are going to be consistent like this. Okay, so when you evolve into a certain person,
Mm.
it is not a moment. It is from that moment you are going to be like that. So that is a consistency where you have to bring that. So
Wow.
that consistency requires the right action which you
Mm.
agree to it. There might be people say this is the action you can do, but how you agree is you understand it better. You will understand only after such a conversation with a mentor or a coach.
Yeah, I get
So
that.
that even I do with many of my clients, I do it, and I also realized it at a point of time when I really wanted to move forward. I really thought that is going to help me because I know I help people with such. So then I thought, okay, I also need this. So that is where I found this, and I thought this is the one. It's going to work for
Mhm.
me this year. And I literally very seriously dedicated to the sessions that you have spent time on me. I
Mm.
took it really serious. I gave, after the session I sat and I will recollect whatever we discussed, though I've had a very difficult timelines, commitments and all, but I never missed this one. I sit and I recollect, okay, this is what we discussed and these are the things I supposed to do. Out of 5 action items, I myself I got satisfied at least if I start one or two, because I want things to keep moving
Mm.
on, and that helped me. Even that 1 2 actions are like real transformation that took me to another level. And
Yes.
also it gave me a lot of comfort and peace. So
Oh,
every
that's
session when
everyone
I
looks
come,
for.
yeah,
Padma, that everyone looks
yes,
for comfort and peace, right?
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's something you're, achieving for yourself. That's really
yes,
awesome, and I really thank you for saying that. It really helped you, and I really acknowledge you. Even though you are having the timeline, which is busy for you, you're making time for your health and just showing that self care is not selfish. So self-care
yes,
is something which is, and that's what one major transformation you got, right? Understanding that self-care is not selfish and taking care of yourself. That you can
yes,
be that best coach to your clients, you can be the best yoga therapist, you can be the best mother or wife in your family for yourself.
yes,
It's so
yeah,
amazing. Really, I'm very inspired by what you discovered for yourself in through the coaching in the self-link challenge. In the area of your relationships, in the area of your communication, in the area of your expression, and I believe also in the area of your finances as well, right? So there was a big clarity for you, like to reduce your stress. Yeah, to reduce your stress, which were other stressors apart from the practice of yoga you were doing perfectly. The other stresses which were keeping you stuck started dissolving away when you started working. Am I right?
yeah, true, true. That is really true. When you touched base on finances, that is one area I was struggling really, because
Mm,
I was completely focused on services. What is the best I can give it to my client?
mm,
And I'm basically interested in research and
mm,
studies, but
mm,
I completely ignored my financial aspect of it. But after the discussion with you, and I understood how important, I knew how important it was, but I was unable to address it rightly. So after
Mhm.
the discussion with you, and I saw your videos there, so how it was like a layman how you have to handle a finance. So it was like complete recap for me, and I thought, okay, this is a I actually felt it is a simple thing if we have addressed it properly. Okay, so then I took up some time. I took some time from my regular activity and slowly started to chart out little things how I can manage. Though I did not complete it fully because it was like too many things for me to take, but I thought one aspect of it, what I invest, how I use it, and how I get the revenue out of it. So one aspect of it I've started to work, and I've started to generate the outcomes as well. So I have a feeling that after our discussion, I had a little bit of control and comfort in my finances, and it
Ah,
gives me a little bit of confidence also
yeah,
to
it does.
go a little bit further. Okay, what is my next action item? How I have to consistently move? That uh, that helped me. Though the discussion was very simple, to the point. We did not do an elaborate thing there. It was a very
Mm,
simple, to the point, and what is required.
got
But
that.
that discussion impact was a different thing for me.
Got it.
And I'm still happy that we did that. Every time I'm still
Yeah,
happy that every time and I come to my finances, I think about it. Okay, like this we have to take it next step.
yeah.
So and I'm happy to say that I'm progressing there.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, that's really awesome what you're creating for us, and that's what it is. So it's health is just not about just eating and exercise. It's all about the other invisible forces of stress, which are again and
Yes,
again pushing you into more of negativity, more of acid in your system,
correct,
more stress. And what you got is you are starting to take those invisible forces to control, and then feeling more comfort and peace, right? So that's amazing. So Padma, I want to really understand what motivated you to work with me, Padma.
uh, so I think I had this conversation with you earlier as well. Just wanted to highlight it now. Like there were certain time periods that I was like being my best. Okay,
Got that.
so after that, I also see my downs. I
Oh,
saw the energy that is not consistent, is what I will say. So my energy levels were fluctuating. So I was thinking, what might be the reason? What is contributing it? I was unable to figure it out. That was the truth. Uh,
hmm.
so I am the same as I am before, but why my energy level is going down? Is there something that I couldn't handle, or is there something I have to figure it out? How I have to.
Hmm.
Uh, but when I took up, when I was taking your courses, okay, this is what I realized that I was always the best. So I think we discussed this. I was
Yeah.
always the best. So I was like thinking, no, that time I was best. I was doing better. So that realization I could see, because I
Hmm.
felt now I have become much more better because I'm addressing my real issues, discussing it, how I'm coming out of it. Okay. Then when I compare it, I'm moving forward, and I'm always better. I'm actually enough. I'm completely enough.
You are.
So so that realization gave me a lot of comfort. It gave me a lot of peace in mind, and it
Hmm.
assured me that I'm going in the right path. And also to maintain a consistency in your emotional level and in your day-to-day work. It is just it is not required that you need to hike your energy up. You just need to be the same as you are. Just take things cool and move on. So that is what I realized in our discussion. Every time when I discuss, there were simple solutions given. So these
Hmm.
simple solutions, you just do it like that and just go with that and feel that you are enough. Then uh, it was good. So the motivation point was I was wanting to go there. I was the best that time. I wanted to go there. How I will go there was the motivation point.
Awesome.
Then after coming here, I realized,
you are
okay.
already the best.
So I realized, okay, that is just a myth of myself that I was thinking.
You broke it. Amazing. So tell me one thing, Padma. I just want to really understand what is the one thing you want to really share with people who are watching, that who are confused about whether they need to be healthy, or how to take care of their health, or why they should work with me, or what is the one thing you want to share with everyone out there of why they should take care of their health and why they should start working on it? What is the one thing you have learned in the community which you want to share?
So out of all the discussion we did, this is the best part I would like to do. So when I was joining your course, searching, people were asking me, Padma, you are a yoga therapist. You are yourself a therapist, and I see you are so good. And I don't understand when you say I am taking some guidance from healing systems like how Sachin runs and all. So when you really wanted to improve your mind, body, health, it is definitely required. You need a mentor to grow more, and that is very important. It will not stop here. It is always there. Always there is a scope of movement. Always there is a possibility that you have to move on. How much ever you know, how much ever you don't know, we need not bother about it. But such systems which is going to help your health, help your mindset, help your emotional and psychological efforts, it is required for you to move on and evolve more in your life. So everybody needs it. Each individual needs this. So some people say, oh, I know everything about food. I don't think so I need this system. So it is not that. Even if you know, how you are able to take actions on top of it. Are you, if you know what is the action, are you implementing it? So there is always a point where there are people which tend to lose it, because that is the human nature. So that is the reason, even in ancient times, there was always a guru who will keep on guiding the king, or that is the nature of a human being. So uh, such systems now exist is a much more given gift. Everybody has to utilize it. Now, how much ever you know, how much ever you don't know. If you don't know, log into the system, know, learn more things. And if you know, log into the system, understand how the system works, and take actions out of it, and see whether you are doing the right actions out of it. That is what is required.
Wow, Padma, you really put it in a beautiful way. Having a mentor, reduces your learning curve, cut shorts your learning curve easily, and it's a best way to get your results. Third, what you really said was, how much ever you know, it's no use if you're not putting it into action, or if you don't know, then learn about it. That's all it is, right? So really awesome, Padma. Thank you so much for sharing that. And guys, if you really want to get started on a health journey, there is a link in the description of the video. Click on the link, book a slot to speak with me, and let's have a chat about your health, and let's see if I can help you out. Thank you, Padma. This was
Thank
really
you.
an enlightening interview from what you shared, and more power to you.
Thank you. Thank you to you too, Sachin.